Hi, this is John Shinstock with Kody Technologies, and today I'm going to show you how to install a Kody Technologies bike rack light onto a Kuat Sherpa. I've got our custom mount bracket. We're going to install this and I'll show you how it's done. Your Kody Light is going to show up with the light itself, a couple of metal straps for attaching the light to your bike rack, a couple adhesive back pads for protecting your bike rack from the installation location of the straps, a bunch of cable ties for routing your cables, and some amazing cool stickers for installing on your bike rack, your bike itself, your refrigerator, or whatever you want to put it on. So for this job, you need a 9/16" wrench. You can use a ratchet, might be a better choice. I've got a nice tool that's one piece. And you'll need a flesh cutters or any kind of cutters for cutting into wires or cable ties. Or you could use a flathead screwdriver, but in my opinion, flathead screwdrivers should be used for chisels or for prying things open. So the bike rack light we're going to install is a single 16" sequential light. It's basically our small light. The installation is the same as with a medium-sized light, which is a double 12" or a large light, which is double 16". It's installed to the Sherpa bracket using a friction hinge, and the friction hinge just is pretty strong. It's kind of tough to adjust it. That's normal, but it'll be pretty easy to adjust once it's on the bike rack itself. So with the light installed, I've marked a location where the light's going to be installed, and I can remove the light. Next, I'm going to install the adhesive back pads to these locations. As you can see, there's a bunch. This is an old bike rack, so all these scratches is just from wear and tear and is not from the simple installation of the bike rack light. Next, we're going to peel the adhesive back pad from the protector, and we're going to install this. There's plenty of pad in the package, so you can just install that onto the rack. Okay, so now I've installed the light back onto the bike rack with the pads in place. Installing this bracket back onto the bike rack is going to be very snug. You'll need to press it back into place, and it will deform the pads itself, but it'll fit nicely and cleanly around the shape of the bike rack. Next is install the metal straps through the bike rack light bracket and around the bike rack itself. So I'm going to do that right now, but one thing I'm paying attention to is the location of where these the tensioners are going to go. I want them underneath the bike rack. If you want to have them on the top, you'd want to feed them from the top and through, which would kind of be visible above the top of the bike rack. But I'm going to put them on the bottom. So the way I'm going to feed it is from the bottom this way. We go up through the first slot and get a little extra slack. I'm going to bend it down and through the second slot, and this I'm going to work it through by pushing up. And then you can see now we're at the padded space, and now I'm going to line up the strap itself on this side here to where I want it. And now I can feed, and you can see I can feed the strap into itself. And I'm going to slide it to the farthest outside. This is wider is better. And then I can go ahead and feed the strap into itself. I'm going to grab my wrench and I'm going to start tightening it. So I'll run it down. If you have a power driver, that might help as well. I'll run it down, keep on. This would be much worse with a flathead screwdriver, as I'd be taking twice as long, and I'd probably rammed the screwdriver into my fingers by now. Okay, so flathead screwdrivers maybe aren't so bad, but anyway, it gets pretty tight here between the strap itself, and so I just grabbed a flathead screwdriver to finish this up. This doesn't have to be ultra tight. Once you have it snugged down enough that the light's not moving, and even with one strap it holds it pretty well, but I'm just going to run it down until the metal strap is pretty tight and it's even on both sides. So that's about all I need right there, and I can check the strap. Both of them feel pretty good, and we're off and running to the next step. Next is routing the cable. So the cable comes out of the back of the lights or light, and it goes down the length of the bike rack. So you've got a couple cable ties here. On the Sherpa, the light sits a little bit low to the bottom of the rack. So I like to route the cable under the rack to where your vehicle's receiver is. You want to avoid any pinch points. So any spots like here where your cable could get caught in there, Kuat does a pretty good job of guarding those with the rack itself, so you don't have to worry about that much on this bike rack. So if you have any extra cable, you can just bundle it up and cable tie it right below the bike tray or on the side of the bike rack here. This puts it out of the way, and you just run the last bit to your vehicle. So one of the final steps is to test your light, plug it into your vehicle, test your left turn signal, your right turn signal, your brake light, your tail lights, make sure everything works. Final step, you've got some stickers, you can stick them on the back of your bike rack, on your refrigerator, or the back of your car. Thanks for watching. Once again, I'm John Shinstock with Kody Technologies. Reach out if you have any questions, and like and subscribe. All right, thanks for joining me to install a Kody bike rack light onto a Kuat Sherpa. Hope you enjoyed it. Please ask any questions in the comments or reach out to us directly. You'll find a link to our website in the comments as well, or in the description below. And anyways, thanks a lot and have a great day.